Welcome to another episode of Hello Again Wednesday with Brent Miller. Each Wednesday join in as his special guest. Answer the question of the day. Listen to life stories. Follow him on Spotify or your favorite podcast platform. On Facebook or his YouTube channel, Brent Miller What's on His Mind.
This week's episode 146, Birthday Bash and Chocolate Sensations. Question of the day. What is your favorite chocolate sensation or your sensational sweet tooth?
And now,
all right, it is Hello Again Wednesday. This is episode number 146. Thanks for being with me this week. I appreciate it. Especially if you do it every week after week, joining me on these Wednesdays. And you can see out here in Southern California, it is a beautiful, beautiful day out here. You can see once again the flowers in the background. It's on a stick. It's I don't know, just pink, and can't see them yet, but there is orange. It's an orange tree behind me also, and right now they're green. But as I keep watering the tree, one day soon there'll be oranges. Well, they are oranges. They'll be oranges. So we look forward to that time and time again. So that's what's happening behind me as I'm enjoying this outside weather on this Wednesday. As you watch week after week, please be sure and if you can ever chime in, please chime in. Answer the questions that are asked in such a way of stories. Tell your story of what it is that goes along your way with what's happening. And you saw today's intro was Birthday Bash, or Bashes, I should say, and Sweet Sensations. Chocolate Sweet Sensations is what it is. And so I appreciate you joining. So if you can, click those like buttons and follow buttons so that you can catch on every week, or check it out on, like I said, YouTube, or even on your favorite podcast channel, because they're on there also. And that way we can get more people chiming in on these episodes here week after week. There is a question of the day, and it is, what is your chocolate sensation? What is your chocolate sweet sensation, or your sweet tooth sensation? What would you list as, top 5 maybe, or top 3, or number 1? For me, no way is there going to be a number 1. I don't think, because there is so much and so many, and it comes with the seasons and stuff like that. And so this one happens to deal with birthdays. And so what is your chocolate sensation, sweet sensation? Say that really fast. Or your sweet tooth sensation? And that's the question of the day. Today, this week is, I said birthday bashes. It is a birthday week for us, side by side. The two youngest grandkids, born a day apart, both boys. The rest are girls. Both boys, they're right now the last of the crew, and they have just announced that they have turned the double digits, and everyone in the family is now double digits. They're very proud of that. And so, in fact, just because we're coming out here to do this episode, Cameron, whose birthday is today, Elijah's was yesterday, Cameron's is today. He goes, Papa, I think he said, I've been around 3,600 and he had it as how many days he's been alive. Then again, I'm like, oh yeah, because he had it right, whatever that total was. I don't remember at the moment. 10 years, multiply it out, 3,652 days alive. And then I'm like, yeah. And he goes, yeah, I've been counting since I've been born. And I'm like, okay, that's Cameron for you. And, but the reason I said birthday bashes, of course, we celebrated Elijah's yesterday. And with birthdays, I've said this in the past years, that with birthdays, you get to choose what you want for dinner. And we're going, man, I don't know about you guys, but is it just me or us out here in our neighborhood where the gas prices just keep going up and up and up? Pretty soon we will be at $6 a gallon, and it's just outrageous. Wish someone would do something about that, but I don't even know, maybe go that way. But out here, you get to, well, I know what it was, because gas costs so much as well. So if gas goes up out here, food goes up, and if food goes up, everything else goes up. And so it's really expensive right at the moment. And so instead of kind of going out to eat, it's like, well, what can we make you that will be your, favorite meal? Yesterday was chicken katsu, homemade from scratch. And so we had some chicken and rice and stuff like that. It was really good. And then Elijah chose, which is now ice cream sandwiches, Cool Whip, a drizzling of caramel, and then redo it, another layer and another, and you just keep repeating those layers a couple of times, and you get this, what they call an ice cream sandwich cake, and it was phenomenal. In fact, when we were getting ready, we did the candles and stuff, and sang happy birthday, and someone said, hey, just so you know, it is super sweet cake. So I'm like, okay, I just want a small, if it's super sweet, I just want a small piece. And that left extra cake for today that is really good. And so I just before coming out, I did have a very small piece, as well as other people in the family had their small pieces too, I think. But it's at the top of the list, man. That is an awesome cake. And so, today is Cameron's. So Cameron gets to choose what he wanted. So he wants hot dogs, and Cameron's really nice about it because not everyone likes hot dogs. So Cameron's like, hey, you know what? Chicken, some chicken for those who want some grilled chicken. I want a grilled hot dog and mac and cheese. And so I too am having a grilled hot dog and mac and cheese. I'm going to eat that birthday dinner with Cameron, and have that in just a few hours. I'm the one that's out here. I will be the one that will be grilling the dinner and stuff outdoors here and getting that going for the festivities of the evening. And he, for his dessert or birthday quote cake, he's not a cake person, and so he actually wants chocolate brownies. And so last night Ashley made his for today, and it is, and not just chocolate brownies, it's Ghirardelli chocolate brownies. And so how do we make it? So it's like you could put it in a cake pan. So that means double batch it. You got to double batch it to get a good layer of brownies. So we got a double batch cake pan size of chocolate brownies to eat today. And so we're all kind of joking around, what do you want on it? Hey, I love brownies with powdered sugar, so that's what I'm going to have on mine. And he'll probably just have his plain. He's just a chocolate brownie. That's his sensation. And so, but mine will have powdered sugar sprinkled on that. And if any of you have ever been to a Cece's Pizza buffet, I don't know if they're still around or not, but one of the things that they had was theirs was real thin though. It was a real thin brownie. It was rich. It was very sweet, very soft. Ready, the good kind of brownie, soft brownie with just that crunch of that top little crunch crust on top. And then they had powdered sugar all over theirs. And so I was a fan of Cece's brownies, but I will be a fan of Cameron's brownies with today's dinner that he is having. Now, if you probably saw the pictures, the brownies, and there was it was an ice cream sandwich with the caramel cake. I grabbed that off of the internet, and as I'm prepping for today, I'm like, you know what? Because I saw Connie, she took a picture. I saw her take a picture last night, and I go, you know what? And sure enough, this morning I saw it, And I do have it, I believe. Let me make sure I can get down to where it is at. And I'm going to share. This is our sweet sensation. Chocolate sweet sensation ice cream. You can see on the top, it is just crushed on top. Also has the crushed Oreo cookies. You can see the different layers of ice cream sandwiches, and you can't really tell, but there's caramel drizzled in there. And it is just an absolutely phenomenal cake that I enjoyed yesterday and today. So, hey, easy recipe, man. You don't have to do it. It's called one of the easiest ones because you don't really do anything except layer. And it came out just phenomenal and really, really good yesterday. And I look forward to the brownies today. And so I hope you enjoyed that. And I want to hear, what is your chocolate sensation? I mean, I could rattle off chocolate lush, and that'll be during the Thanksgiving time. Actually, pumpkin lush. Oh my goodness. But chocolate lush is really good. Got some friends that taught us how to do that one down in Pekin, Illinois. And it's really good. We one time went down up into Hollywood up the road, and there's a chocolate place where you make your own chocolate stuff, and so you could layer up what you wanted your chocolate delight to be, and it had all these suggestions, and of course I think it went by weight, and sometimes it went by what item you put in it, because some items were more pricey, but that stuff was really good. Had that with Mark Sipka one time up in the Hollywood area, and so I like that one. Then I can go simple, Hershey bar. I love a Hershey bar. Hershey with almonds, even better, but Hershey, and so there's a lot of chocolate things. What is your chocolate sensation? Now and this is why I said sweet tooth sensation, because I know there's people out there that don't like chocolate. And so they don't like hot chocolate. They don't like any kind of chocolate. And so let me know. I need to know, what is your sweet tooth sensation? Okay. And those are the questions of the day. Chime in and join in with that. I always want to thank you for watching these episodes. This one might be a little bit short for some of you. It might be great that it's short. Hey, Bible study is at 5:30. It is via Zoom only today. And so if you ever want to hook up with that, you most certainly can. And I can get you on to stuff like that. Otherwise, hey, check out our church services. We have ours at 10:45 on Sunday out here on the West Coast. And you can see it on Facebook or on our church webpage, culvercitychurchofgod.org, and you can see it live or throughout the week whenever you get a chance. Some of these things are on those web pages also, but if not, check out a church near you. Check out their Bible studies and the things that they have going on, and be with some friends. Laugh together, eat together, maybe even eating some chocolate tonight. Who knows? Meet some new friends. You know what they had this past weekend in Pekin? They didn't quite have chocolate, I don't think. They might have had chocolate chip cookies because they made homemade ice cream sandwiches. Speaking of ice cream sandwiches, they made homemade cookie ice cream sandwiches, homemade cookies and ice cream. And those were, from the past, it's been quite a few years, but from the past, it's a never fail thing. They are awesome. So if you ever get a chance to see a Marigold Festival Labor Day, the weekend after Labor Day, down in Pekin, Illinois, you will be treated by Pekin First Church of God with their ice cream sandwiches, homemade. Well worth the price, well worth the treat. Who knows, maybe you'll even put them up on your list also. So thanks for being with me this Wednesday, and I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday on Hello Again Wednesday. And as always, make sure you give someone, if you can, a hello again hug or a hello again handshake or a hello again whatever. And then I will see you next Wednesday on Hello Again Wednesday. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for watching or listening to this week's episode of Hello Again Wednesday with Brent Miller. Each Wednesday, you can join in as his special guest. Answer along with question of the day. Listen to life stories. Follow him on Spotify or your favorite podcast platform, on Facebook, or his YouTube channel, Brent Miller What's on His Mind. Please join him next Wednesday for another episode.